Hi and welcome back to the Passive Nomad Show. Today I've been to a local jeweller's shop in Runcorn in Cheshire to see if he had any second-hand silver. I actually gave him a ring a few days ago and he said he'll see if he's got any, he'll put it together and I can pop back in. So I went round there this morning with a load of cash and in the hope that he had some knocking around, and this is what he's come up with. There's about 2 kilos of scrap silver. He charged me spot price for the whole lot. Some of it's really nice. There's a lot of rings, as you can see over in this area here. Ones that are very nice, like this one's pretty nice, but it's missing a stone. He wanted to sell this one for £25. I can always take this stone out on this side and just put a little silver plate on either side, and I've got a nice ring that I can sell on to somebody. So I'm quite happy with that. There's some other good stuff as well. This ring here is quite nice, sellable. So I mean, a lot of it isn't scrap. This one here is a nice ring. It's a little bit bent out of shape, but I can get a ring sizer in there and bang it back into shape. Come across this belt buckle, but it's 925, pretty heavy. That'll get melted down and turned into another piece of jewellery. Lots of these old bracelets, as you can see, they need a damn good clean, but they're not very fashionable in the UK. But where I live in Madagascar, the ladies love these type of bracelets, and I can resell these. I'll get them cleaned up with a bit of acid and resell them on. There's if I just lift this up here, you can see there's quite a few necklaces. Now this one here, really quite thick, it's quite nice, but it's missing the clip. So I'll either have to make a new clip for this one, or there's clips that he's throwing in here. So I might just put one of these clips on with a pair of pliers, find a little, I'll go through the pile and find a little clip, little fit, and just squeeze it on, and I'll have a nice necklace that I can easily resell. There's this one here, which is a nice little bracelet, but the little ring's missing just to clip it together. So I'll find a little ring somewhere in this pile and I can clip it all together. There is this as well, which is a pearl earring. There's only one of them, so it's pretty useless, but to find out if it's plastic or a real pearl, you can simply rub it on your teeth. If it's rough and gritty, it's a real pearl. If it's smooth on your teeth, when you rub it across, it's plastic. So I'll just give it a quick go. To me, it's not rough, it's a fake pearl. So that'll come off with a pair of pliers, and this bit here, which is silver, will go in the scrap pile and be melted down. There is obviously, as you can see, a lot of necklaces that are all stuck together, tangled up. Some of them I'll be able to undo, some of them I've already undone and got them out, and simply just mess around with them, figure it out, and you will be able to save some of them. Other ones you'll lose and have to cut them. But as you can see, it's a bit messy, but eventually, messing around, you will be able to undo them, some of them, and get them resold. This one here, this is a for a coin, a silver coin, goes in there, and then you have this as a necklace here. This is a bit bent, and I've got no idea what silver coin goes in here, so I will melt that one down. I've got a big pot here that I've found already of things that are broken that need melting down that are silver. There's this unusual thing, I'm not too sure what it is, but it unclips into two. I've no idea what it is, but it's silver, so that'll get melted down along with the rest of the bits in this box. But there's some lovely necklaces and bracelets and chains. This one's quite nice, ready to go, just need to clean, and I'll sell that one on. This other one's really nice, the little bracelet. There's this one here, which is good. Nice little bracelet there. This one here is okay as well. Blinged out, but it's missing its clasp. There's no reason why you can't just make one or find one here somewhere that'll fit in it, and I'll be happy days with that. I've also found this, which is Buckingham Palace. I don't know whether you can quite make that out, but it's Buckingham Palace on it. You open it up and there's the Queen's Guard. Pretty cool, that. Pretty old. I like that. I'll probably keep that in my little collection. There's lots of these pendants. Let me just make it a bit smaller. There you go. Lots of these pendants. I've got a whole collection of them over here. So they're pretty good. Massive big ring, huge. So that was, somebody will buy that. This one's got a massive stone in. He actually threw this in for free. He said you can have that one. Not going to weigh it because the stone's so heavy. So you got to beware on eBay. Sometimes you'll find things for sale and they'll have that ring in with a few other bits, and it weighs so much. If I just put this on the scales here, we can see how much it weighs. There you go. It weighs, I don't know whether you can make that out with the light, but it weighs 18.28 grams. It's a lot. Most rings are probably 3 grams, 5 grams. And if you look at this one here, this one's 5 grams, 5.5 grams. So it's like 3 times the size. The stone probably is 12 gram, 13, 14 gram. This one's nice. Quite nice. There's some other ones. This one's okay as well. And I can resell all these. I mean, I paid spot price for them. So around, I think spot is around about 60 pence a gram. These ones, I give them a clean up, I can just sell them on for at least £1.50 a gram, which is good. There's loads of them, loads of rings, which are all quite nice. Some of them are missing stones, like this one, missing a couple of stones. Probably scrap it, but maybe somebody will want to buy it in Madagascar. So I'm not too bothered if there's a stone or two missing over there. Little children's birth bracelets or whatever they are. There's a few of these. And there's a massive amount of small knotted up chains. Most of this, I mean, my wife, she's quite good. She can undo some of these. She'll spend all night and just undo them one by one. Whereas me, I'd sooner just scrap them or to melt them down to make other jewellery. But I'll have a go at trying to undo some and see if I can get the odd one out. I've done quite a few already. Just put them to one side. We've got all this as well. I have been testing it as I've gone with the magnet to see if there's any bits that aren't, and I've come up with quite a lot of bits in here, little bits, mainly the mechanisms. All these little tiny bits of thin metal here, they're all the mechanisms that snap out of these things here, because they do have a little spring to make that work. So quite a lot of them, these clips, although the silver, the little tiny piece inside isn't, and that's what's attracted the magnet to them. As you can see, they just stick to it. So some of them are okay to just put back on silver jewellery because that's how they are. Some of them are definitely not silver and need to be thrown in the bin. If I just have a look over here, you can I'll show you the bracelets there that I've found. Some of them are quite nice. This one's quite nice, quite modern. Nice little bangle. But I'm happy with this one here. I'll make money off that one. Good money. This chain here is really nice as well. Quite a decent chain. It's got this on it at the moment. I can either take that off and find a different pendant to put on it, or leave it on. This pendant's quite nice. Quite a nice pendant. Mark 925. This one's nice as well. So there's some good stuff. I'm quite happy with what I've got. I haven't weighed it yet, but as long as it comes back as a roughly 2 kilo, I'll be happy, very happy. Even if it comes back at less than that, as long as it weighs more than the £900 worth that I've given him at scrap silver price, I'm going to be more than happy. But I'm not going to know until I've gone through it all and weigh it all up. So I'm going to do that in a bit, and I shall do a follow-up video to this one to see just exactly what weight I've got off him and what profit I'm likely to make. But I'm quite happy so far. I'll leave it at that for now, and I shall make a follow-up video. All right, bye for now.